Any good news? It's, we were kind of begging Mother Nature, just give us a day without the extreme heat and humidity, and we've had a number of those, and today's another one. So while we don't have a lot of sun, and we don't have a lot of blue sky, we don't have much heat or humidity, and we don't have much in the way of wet weather to talk about either, but we do have a lot of cloud cover. It's kind of gray and it's hazy, those smoky skies still with us. Temperature-wise, we're starting out the morning relatively comfortable. It's not quite as cool as recent mornings have been. Right now we're at 72 in Philly, we're at 71 in Wilmington, 68 in Coatesville. It's a little warmer down the shore where temperatures are in the 70s, but the shore is also the spot, if I turn on the radar layer here, where we do still have a couple of showers just kind of grazing the coast. They're starting to move away, but they're kind of redeveloping as they lift out to sea. So Atlantic City up towards Surf City into LBI, we've got scattered showers this morning. Those will start to clear. Can't rule out a spotty shower later today either. But again, the air quality is improving a little bit. The morning sprinkles have helped. The east wind is going to help even more, bringing again some of that cooler air in from the Atlantic Ocean. So while we will see that elevated haze, we're likely not going to see much of an impact to air quality, at least on the ground. So if you look up, and even if we see the sun break through the clouds today, it's going to look kind of a little hazy, a little milky, but otherwise it's just a cloudy day. It's a cooler than average day. That east wind will keep it only in the 70s down the shore. But here's the good news. We don't have any air quality alerts for the city and surrounding PA suburbs or South Jersey suburbs, but for Delaware, there is an air quality alert. The Poconos in an air quality alert for sensitive groups as well. Widening out, you can see most of the rain this morning is going to stay to the south. Showers clipping the coast, but we will see some brightening, and we've got a really nice stretch of days to look ahead to as we head toward the weekend. More on that with the 7-day next weather forecast in just a bit. Let's send it. Are both in air quality alerts, and again, those are issued by each state and basically the Department of Environmental Protection of each state. So not exactly a National Weather Service product. So the takeaway there is just see how you feel. It is kind of hazy, but most of the smoke is elevated, not really mixing down to the surface. But if you do have any sort of lung issue, any sort of a health issues, and you go outside and you just don't feel great breathing it in, wear a mask, spend more time indoors, because again, we do still have the smoke in the atmosphere, just not quite as close to the ground, not really mixing down to the surface as much today. The Poconos, you're seeing some of that haze, and it's obscuring visibility just a little bit. Seeing just cloud cover right now in Philadelphia and Rittenhouse Square. Ocean City, people are out on the boardwalk, but it is pretty gray outside, and same story there in Bethlehem. Right now, temperatures in the 70s in the city and down the shore, 60s in the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos. Our forecast high today is just 82. That's about 5 degrees below average, and it's mainly thanks to the cloud cover and the east wind. A breeze off the ocean is going to be keeping temperatures on the cool side, but keeping humidity relatively low as well. It's kind of stabilizing the atmosphere. When you get an east wind, you get kind of that marine breeze. It stabilizes things so you don't get much in the way of thunderstorm activity on a day like today. There could be a stray sprinkle still this morning, maybe even a shower this afternoon. But although the boards are a little damp in Ocean City, it's not keeping people from their morning walk or run or bike ride. A couple of sprinkles down the shore this morning, especially north, Atlantic City on northward basically. And then we'll have some filtered sun, hazy sun, and highs in the 70s today. Not the brightest day down the shore, and a little bit of a breeze off the ocean will make it feel cool. Not your best beach day of the week, but it does get better as the week goes on. First batch of showers moving out. Now this is an area to watch. Most of this is staying suppressed to the south. I think this could clip portions of Delaware as we get into the day. Further north you go, the more filtered sun you'll see. But even if the sun breaks through the clouds, it's still going to have that kind of hazy, milky appearance that we saw yesterday. Air quality alerts currently, just the state of Delaware, Carbon and Monroe counties in the Poconos, Lancaster County included, but the entire state of New Jersey looking fine, and also Philadelphia and surrounding counties, no air quality alerts for us today. So that is a positive. There is still smoke in the upper atmosphere though, and you can see that as we look at our wildfire smoke. Again, the plume, the source region is all the way up in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. So the worst of the smoke is kind of being drawn down and just starting to rotate around portions of the Northeast. It's in the atmosphere. There's nothing to really kick it out. So the haze is going to stick around. You can see mainly from Vermont into New York State, central Pennsylvania as we get into tomorrow. The east wind off the ocean will help though. It's going to help kind of push that further inland and cause it to dissipate a bit more. So I do think tomorrow brightens up considerably, and that process will continue as we head into the end of the week and the weekend. A lot of cloud cover today. The Phillies game should be fine. Can't rule out a stray sprinkle here or there if you are headed to Citizens Bank Park. That's a 12:35 first pitch as the Phils take on the Orioles. Overnight tonight, maybe another round of showers, especially especially for the shore points. But then as we get into tomorrow, you can see this kind of brisk east wind is going to pick up. Most of the day is bright, some drier air mixing down to the surface. So we'll see a little bit more sunshine, still some haze out there, but it is going to brighten up quite considerably. Maybe a stray shower in the afternoon, kind of along that sea breeze boundary. But look at Friday. Friday looks great. Friday is a brighter day, still that breeze off the ocean, so still a little cooler down the shore, but it's a really nice day. And temperature-wise, still slightly below average right through the end of the week. We're back to normal for the weekend as temperatures rise, but humidity is going to drop. In fact, both Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon looking very, very comfortable, almost downright refreshing, which is great news for August. And it looks like a beautiful summer weekend to get outside in the city and the shore before we're back to the 90s early next week. Marcella.